Well, good morning, everybody. Sorry I didn't post an update last night. I had to, if you remember me saying, I had to go take care of some business. I had to take Alana back home and pick up our camper in Louisiana and bring it back, get that out of the way, so I could not have to worry about making any long trips or anytime soon. So yeah, drove about 800 miles yesterday and made it back late last night here at the hospital with Mandy. In my absence, an awful lot has happened. So when I left, what's today? I think it is today. I think today's Friday. I'm a little confused, but it's okay. So when I left Wednesday night, Mandy was still in a hospital gown, not even thinking about putting a shirt over her head or putting on regular clothes. She had mentioned it, but she realized it was just going to be too painful, and she just wouldn't do it. She was still needing a lot of help. So fast forward to 24 hours, when I got back here last night, she's wearing jogging pants and a shirt and got her hair in braided and pigtails, basically, that the occupational therapist did for her. She's talking, still hurting. I mean, she's still got some pain, dizziness. She's still got double vision. She's still wearing an eye patch because she's got double vision. They're trying to deal with some of that and wait for the more swelling to subside. But yeah, so she's made a quick turnaround. I told Sarah that, joked with her last night. I was like, the thing was, I said, maybe Mom just needed you and needed to get me out of the way for a minute. So took Sarah hanging out with her for a night, and she turned around. But yeah, so a lot of the swelling has went down. She's functional. She's doing. She did some rehab this morning already and did great. She, wearing tennis shoes, walking, stepping up and down steps, slowly. Still with assistance, but she's come a long way since the other night. She actually went last night and skipped a whole section of where she would have gotten her Dilaudid. So she had her Dilaudid, and she was still asleep when it was time to get it again. So I didn't wake her up. I just left her, and she woke up, and I was like, "You okay?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm hurting a little, She said it was about a 5 or a 6 at the time, and I was like, "Well, that's good." So we just talked a minute, and she passed back out, slept for another couple of hours until the doctor came in. And then after she woke up again, she was hurting. Obviously it went a long time without it. So the challenge they gave her yesterday, what I was told, was to see how long you can go past the mark, is keep pushing yourself to go without it, because they're just scared she's going to get too dependent on it. Anyway, so she's doing great. She is coming back, and she is a fighter, guys. I've always known she was a fighter. It just made me happy this morning. It's not talking to the doctor. The shunt's still a possibility, so that's not off the table yet, unfortunately. But they're going to do 2 weeks of this specific antibiotic. Some of that could be done at home, they said, but right now, while she's here, it's going to continue to be given here. But they're giving it orally. They're not giving IV antibiotics. So they're feeling good about the direction that she's going, and that makes me feel good. She's still worried about her vision. She's thinking her vision's not going to clear up. But that's just something we just have to wait and figure out as we go, as the swelling subsides, as she moves forward. It's just something that we just have to figure out. But she's getting there, guys. She is getting there. What else can I say? Sorry, my hand's shaking like crazy. Yeah. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, she's in a playful mood. I mean, she's laughing and carrying on. She's that sweet Mandy. For those of you who know her close and personal, she's being sweet Mandy right now. It's pretty awesome. I'm tired, but yeah, I think that's the best update I can give right now. She's doing rehab. I'll still post some progress as we go and how she's doing. So if you guys will just continue to pray, pray that God will heal the reason for the shunt, and that'll also clear up her double vision. They feel like the headaches and all are gonna go away completely just from the fact of getting the meningitis out of the way. So they think it's definitely moving in the right direction still. And like I said, the last 24 hours was a pretty dramatic move in the right direction. But we'll see how the next few days goes. It sounds like end of this, well, see, this is Friday. Sounds like we got at least another week here, maybe, at minimum. So, yeah, that's that. It's still unclear, honestly. I asked this morning what that looked like, and they didn't have a good answer. But I'm happy, if you can't tell. I'm really tired, so it's hard to be. But yeah, she's doing good. It just made my heart happy to hear her voice. Oh, she got her tube out, if I haven't already said that. I think I did an update about that. She had her tube removed yesterday, and yeah, she's talking pretty good, and moving pretty good, and eating normal, eating real food, and that has just made her feel amazing. So yeah, moving in the right direction. So we're not connected to anything at the moment. Occasionally she'll get Phenergan and some stuff for nausea in the IV, and otherwise they take it out. She's still got her A-line that runs, top of her heart or whatever, and they've been using that to do the blood work and everything else, so they quit sticking her so much. But she's had that for like a couple weeks now. But yeah, we're getting there. Looks like we're gonna be here another week minimum. So love everybody. Thank you for praying, and please continue to pray. I feel like we're kind of out of the critical, life-threatening place, and now we're in the more of like healing and figuring out where a new normal is going to land and what that's going to look like. So if you will, just be praying for us about that, and I'll keep updating as I can. Thanks, guys.